Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to your best grooming tips. Not for pets, but for children. In the last episode, we beat all of Nasty's World from Gnork Cove, Twilight Horror, and Nasty Nork, where I missed 2 gems. And I had to go back and get them. And I was very angry about it. We also completed the world itself, Nasty's Gnexus. Nasty Nork's Nexus. That's what it is. Whatever. In this episode, we'll be going to Nasty's Loot, which is a very fun realm. As I said earlier, it's like 20,000 gems we have to collect. It's a lot of gems. It really is. And I can take a bet. So this episode's going to be a podcast, basically, of me just doing what everyone else normally does. What is it? It is 2,000 gems, not 20,000. Okay. I genuinely thought it was 20,000. So, unlike before, we have the ability of flight. And every time you elevate, it allows you to get that much higher. So now that we are this much higher, we can actually fly this much higher, but we can't go any higher than this height. We can go lower, but we can't go any higher. Which means we need to do a lot of elevating. Overall, it's a pretty cool concept, and for this to be like the bonus level, I think it's pretty cool. And the only thing we're ever going to be collecting in this area is 25s and 10s. So reaching 2,000 shouldn't take too long, hopefully. So that's that. So let's begin with the podcast, I guess. Recently I've been playing through Borderlands 2 again, specifically the DLCs, and it's actually come at a very good time because Borderlands 3 is coming out, and that might be a game I want. Because Borderlands is always great. Borderlands 1 was fantastic. Borderlands 2 is amazing. Borderlands pre-sequel, I did a Let's Play on the channel of it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's just not as fun as Borderlands 2. I haven't played Borderlands 1, but it's just not that great. And I've been playing through DLCs, and a friend joined my world while I was going through one of the DLCs, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been replaying Borderlands because of Borderlands 3," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's coming out. I completely forgot." So now we've ended up setting up so that we're going to be playing through the pre-sequel because we're both like halfway through it, and we don't plan on finishing it. We didn't plan on finishing it, so now that we're done it, we're planning on finishing it now together. So I get to paint through that. Oh, that was the worst. That was the worst time on my channel. Really, like I just didn't enjoy it at all. I didn't enjoy recording that whatsoever. I think playing it with a friend, it'll be really nice. But, it's going to be good. And I'm actually, as of earlier today, which is the same day that I recorded, episode 16. So this is like, I've done a lot in this session today. I've beaten every single DLC. I haven't done all of the side missions. I'm still going to be working on that very soon. So that's that. I mean, Borderlands is such a good game, and coming back to it, at first it was kind of boring because it's like just shooting stuff. But like when you really get down to it, Borderlands is such a fantastic game. It really is. Like there's so much about it that is just so good, and being able to play through it again, especially when it's really late game, or in my case, after I've beaten the game, it's definitely great in its own fantastic way. And if you haven't played any Borderlands game, give them a chance. It's hands down going to be one of the best first-person shooter experiences you're going to have. It is so good. You can play with friends, which makes it even better. Very loot-oriented. It's nothing like... The only thing that I would say that it's very similar to like Call of Duty is just the the first person aspect. The rest of it, its story and all that doesn't copy like the whole, doesn't at all copy the whole like basic no story and only multiplayer centric thing. Borderlands is a very single player game, plus it has multiplayer in it so that it becomes a multiplayer game whenever you want it to be. It's so good. And it's just like, it's really on the top of my list of like most fun games to play, because you could really just pick up Borderlands 1, 2, I don't know about the pre-sequel, at any time. You can just play it. You can just play it for hours. Just doing stupid side missions, or doing, just going around killing things, leveling up, doing missions, doing DLCs, sitting at a literal slot machine, wasting thousands of $10,000s of dollars just because, I don't know, why not? Hell, I even enjoy talking to the characters. They're very funny, and I'm not the kind of guy that would care about story, and I'm not the kind of guy that would care about like characters all that much. I like gameplay. Gameplay is my thing, and while it does have a fantastic gameplay, it also shares very good characters in it. Characters are always funny. Very comedic overall, and it's kind of another place where I kind of get my humor from. It's very like good humor. Also, speaking of stuff, we've actually officially gotten to full height, I believe. So now we can reach about everything in the game, and we can even leave. Now, we're not going to. We still got a large amount of gems to get. So, there's that. Also, this is just beautiful to watch. But yeah, I mean, Borderlands is great. If you haven't played it, play it. It's really great. And coming back to it was really fun. So that's that. Now, I want to talk about future series. You may be curious. Well, Brian, I think we've had this conversation before multiple times. And yes, we have. But the reason I want to talk about this is very simple. I don't know for sure what I want to do next. I don't. And that's not a bad thing. It's also not a fantastic thing. I have many options. My current options is Infamous Second Son. Hollow Knight, which is probably the one that's going to happen. I have Rayman Legends, a game that I have been wanting to play for a while. Salt Sanctuary, and like other games that wouldn't be too long. They could probably be a lot of fun. It's just that I don't know how I would record it. Like Hitman. If I did Hitman 2016, that would be such a fun game. It'd be a blind playthrough because I haven't played it before. But it'd be really fun. I just don't know what I should play through. My best bet, it would be Hollow Knight, because I love that game to death, and there's a lot of stuff I've already done in it, and I'm the farthest. Well, that's not true. I've actually completed all of Infamous Second Son, Salt and Sanctuary. I've done all of the games that I've been playing. Where is the firework for this? Where is this firework? Oh, it's right here. And I genuinely don't know what I wanted. Also, I thought this level was going to take me 20 minutes. It took me not even 10. So, there's that. But yeah, I genuinely just don't know what game I want to do. And like, games like Hollow Knight, where it's a Metroidvania, I would need to have to set it up in a way so that I'd be able to make progress constantly. Of course, there would be that odd episode where I'm just dying to a boss. I mean, hell, look at Sekiro. That's all that is. And like Infamous Second Son, same thing. Like, I would be needing to be making constant progress. You know? And I do like that stress, and with every playthrough I do have that constant progress kind of idea, but it's so hard to map out a playthrough like that and try to get everything in it in an efficient way. So, I mean, that's like my options coming up. After Spyro, you're most likely going to see Hollow Knight or something of that sort. I do have other games that I might play through. I don't know. Either way, let's exit the level. We've actually 100% completed Spyro 1 as of this episode. Does it get a nice cutscene? It does get a nice cutscene.
Spyro the Dragon, you defeated Gnasty Ganor, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Well, that's a little teaser, I guess. Huh. That was fun. Right? Yeah. I enjoyed Spyro 1. I'm happy I did a playthrough of it. It's not hard whatsoever. The Spyro games are so fun. And with that, we've done everything, and yet we still can't go through these doors. You can actually see where the floor stops. There isn't actually a texture behind that door. I just realized that. Cool. That's whatever. Yeah. If you look in the top right corner, we officially have 120% in this game. It only took about 4 hours to do. So that's 4 hours out of my life I've had to do. In the next episode, we'll be continuing Spyro's trilogy with Spyro Reignited Rage. Yeah. Also, once you get 120%, that's when you know you've done everything in the game. Just as a heads up. Yeah. Next episode, we start Spyro's Reignited Rage. This game has my least favorite boss in it. Doesn't even have my favorite. That's Spyro 3. This one has my least favorite boss in it, so you guys should be really excited. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.